of things that I like and things that make me look nice, things that look good on me, I guess. I take inspiration from lots of different things, but I don't know. I guess I just like certain things. It's like taste is sort of hard to describe, like hard to quantify. Lots of different things inspire me, but I just sort of like look at myself and try to see what would flatter me best. Because not everything looks good on me. I mean, that would be kind of boring if everything looked good on me. So it's better to have, it's better to have some flaws that you need to dress. You know what I mean? Everybody has flaws, so. So I just have certain things that look good on me, and I have those shapes in my mind, and that's what I look for, and then I just go shopping a lot. Okay, next one.
Ms. Ashanta.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So when did you start this band or musical movement? Can you also shout out me? Can you also shout out me?
Okay,
shout
I
out
think we just did.
Ms. Ashanta.
When did we start this? We started this
Many years ago.
Many years ago, in the year 2006.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that's when we started it.
We'll have our 5-year next year.
Yes, and that's when we started collaborating. But it was, Matt's been making his own records for years, and I've been
singing
hoarding songs that I had written for years. So it's been a long time coming. But we've been working together for about 5 years. And shout out to you.
Shout out Ms. Ashanta.
Nikakis says, "What's your favorite gig you've played so far?" That's hard to answer because I don't want to,
single one out.
Yeah, it's hard.
We had a great show yesterday at Treasure Island here in San Francisco.
That was really fun. We played the Hollywood Bowl. That was really fun.
This summer.
And the Ryman Auditorium.
Sasquatch in Washington.
Sasquatch, yeah. We played a lot of really fun shows, yeah.
London was fun.
London was really fun.
There's been
many
so
good
many.
ones, yeah. Danae asks, do you guys listen to a lot of other artists' music when you're writing? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mainly older artists.
Mostly older artists.
Not really people that are making music right now. I get more inspiration from older
I
songs.
also don't want to feel, it's sort of like it's twofold because I sort of am attracted to older music anyway, but I also don't really want to be influenced by what's happening now. I sort of have a thing about, I want to keep blinders on a little bit so that I feel like maybe it's idealistic to think this way, but that trying to create more pure, it feels like it's more pure,
You can have more focus on what you're doing when you can have blinders on to what your neighbor's doing or something.
Exactly.
That's how I feel too.
Yeah.
Natalie CF says, "Hey Zoe, have you ever thought about starting your own fashion line?"
I have, but how do I answer this question? I've thought about it. Sure.
So the answer is yes.
The answer is yes, I've thought about it. But, it would have to be really specific.
No concrete plans.
No concrete plans, no. Sometimes the fashion world seems a little superficial to me. I don't know, am I the only one who thinks that? But it seems like a little bit not very accepting of people who are, different, and I am. So I feel like were I to ever do that, I would want to make it embracing of, all types of
everybody.
People. Exactly. So that would be the challenge of it. Daisy Mae Edwards asks, What's the most crazy performing experience you've ever?
Performing experience.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Well,
there's been some
there have
crazy
been some
people in the
crazy-
audience.
Definitely.
I don't know if I want to mention them. 'Cause it
Yeah,
might
I know. I don't want to
encourage-
give shout outs to crazy people. But we've had some crazy experiences. For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm gonna answer the question, even though it's not a yes or no question, with yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that question, Daisy. Rose Alma. Hi, Zoe and M. I love writing lyrics. What do you find inspires your writing moods most? Actually, I think writing lyrics is the hard. I mean, for me, writing music is much easier than writing lyrics. Do you think? Is that your experience?
I think so. I mean, it depends
Lyrics is-
on the song.
yeah.
But what do you find inspires your writing? Yeah.
Reading books.
Reading books.
For me.
Sometimes movies.
Yeah, movies.
Watching certain movies.
Yeah.
Certain things people say.
Being alone.
Sometimes newspaper articles are
Mhm.
very inspiring.
Yeah.
It kind of goes back to our first question, so we're kind of going full circle.
Yeah, we are.
There's so many things that are inspiring.
Yeah, it's true. I think it's different for everybody, so. Are we,
Should we move on to the
it says
last question?
question. Does that mean, do you say that? Or, oh, we say it. Okay.
The last
Sorry,
question.
she-
Celebs
here.
Disgrace asks, love the
Love
name
him.
she and him. What is up with that? How you decide? Why not she and he or him and her?
Well,
Funny you should ask.
funny you should ask. We decided she and him because, well, first of all, we wanted sort of an anonymous sounding name so that people couldn't read too much into it. And she and he, I think she and he and him and her might have been taken, because we were like, you have to like check to see, you know, whether band names are taken. If somebody else has it, you can't use it, or else you're gonna get a lot of mix-ups. You show up like in Omaha and they're like, we were
Yeah.
expecting the other him and her, or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And then when we pick she and him, what we realized is it's a little bit more complex, because it suggests that there is that it's in a, it suggests that it's in a context. It's
That there's more to it.
that there's more to it, because she is active and him is not. So I mean, even though it's not like, I mean, we're both active within the thing, but it was just sort of an
Right.
interesting name, and really we just wanted it to be anonymous. But we ended up with that because the other ones were taken.
And him and her just doesn't
Yeah,
sound very
him.
good.
Yeah, exactly. Him and her sounds like
Sounds like
him
a-
and her going down. I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like a.
It sounds
like a shop. It's like a Bed Bath and Beyond or something.
It does. It does sound like
it
yeah.
sells.
Yeah, or it sounds like monogram pillows. I don't want to be a
Exactly.
monogram pillow.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you.
today.
Thank you.
And letting us get to know you a little bit better. And
Sure.
thank you so much, everyone, for all of your great questions.
Hope we didn't screw it up.
The good news is that the great times with She and Him don't end here,
They
because
don't.
they have
Okay.
covered the song Shape I'm In exclusively for the Shape What's to Come community. To download the free track, go to www.shapewhatstocome.com/goodies. And be sure to join us on November 3rd for our next live cast with Janelle and Monet. Thanks again, everyone, and have a great one.